All right.
Hello.
We are, well, where are we? There we are. There we are. Good evening, everybody.
Greetings, salutations. Man, the Blue Lobster's already on there tonight. That's cool.
Yes, yes. And I see Deborah and Luann is here again.
David's
Great.
on there. Hey, Tech Brigade.
Dave, yes.
Deborah's been back at the gym working out. I saw her. She was, yeah. Although, Deborah, I got to say, you did not look happy to be there. That picture was not a happy picture.
Hey, Brother Joe, how are you? John Dowdy, warm and dry in Seattle. Okay. We are post-apocalyptic Brutus Hollar here. We had some interesting weather this week, or this past week. What was it, Thursday last week? We had the tornadoes. Wednesday night,
Midnight, the lights were flashing everywhere, and then that next morning at 7 o'clock, it came through again.
It was crazy. We were just down in LJ today, and they had a tornado come through there, some really bad damage. But we'll talk more about that. Right now, we're going to play some music.
More than that delicious Guinness.
This guy's got a malted milk that's posing as a beer, or the other way around.
There's where Deborah says they were doing construction and around her, and they were being disruptive. So I get that. I understand that.
All right. Well,
I'm going to start us off with a song by Tom Waits. This is a song called The Heart of Saturday Night. You gassed her up behind the wheel, arm around your sweetheart in your Oldsmobile, barreling down the boulevard, looking at a hard Saturday night. You got paid on Friday, pockets are jingling, you see the light, you get all tingled, you're cruising with a 6, looking at the heart of Saturday night. Comb your hair, shave your face, trying to find out every trace. On the other day in the week, drove a different Saturday to your feet. Stopping on a red, going on a grill. It's gotta be like nothing that you ever seen, barreling down the boulevard, looking at a hard Saturday night. There's a crack in the pool ball, neon light line buzzing, your telephone ring, your second cousin, warm and smiling, the corner of her eye. Quiver down to the core, dreaming of them Saturday came before, stumbling on the hard Saturday night. Well, you gassed her up behind the wheel, your arm around your sweet one in your Oldsmobile, barreling down the boulevard, looking for the heart of Saturday night. It's a crack of a pool ball, neon light buzzing, telephone ring with your second cousin, morning smile, corner of her eye. Mary, loving Mary, darling, tear your heart. Makes it kind of special. You're dreaming of them Saturdays came before. Are you stumbling on a hard Saturday night? Yeah, you're stumbling on a hard Saturday night.
heard that in a while.
Tom Waits. I don't know. Do you know Norma Jean? I don't know Norma Jean. You know that song? The Elton John song I do is your song.
Let's stick with Tom Waits. My time went so quickly, I ran lickety-splitly out to my old 55. As I pulled away slowly, I was feeling so holy. God knows I was feeling alive. And now the songs come and go. I'm riding with Lady Love. Freeways causing trouble, clouds beginning to fade, and I need to pray, just wishing I'd stayed a little longer. Lord, don't you know the feeling's getting stronger. 6 in the morning gave me no warning. I had to be on my way. Now the trucks are all flashing me, the cars are all passing me. I'm headed home from your place, and now the song's coming home. I'm riding with Lady Love. Freeways causing trouble, stars beginning to fade, and I need to pray, oh, just wishing I'd stayed a little longer. Lord, don't you know the feeling's getting stronger. And now the song's coming home. I'm riding with Lady Love. Freeways causing troubles. Yeah, the song's coming home. We're riding with Lady Love. Tom Waits.
That's a good one. That's one of our favorite gnarly songs. Keith does a great job on that with us.
Oh, hi, David. How are you?
Like a good-looking crew on there.
We have plenty of time to catch up, David. I know you've been running around a lot, and things have been crazy here too. Back in the day, we'd say I'm working my young ass off, but ain't nothing young anymore, and there ain't no butt left. So
All scratched off.
I got that old guy disease, no acetol. Where I started out today, I was down in LJ this morning. We did a show at 11 this morning for the LJ Phone Company on the Carter K River in LJ. It was really nice. It was raining, but it was still a pretty place.
That's a cool river. Carter K is a really neat river.
So I'm running without much of a nap today, so.
I'll keep poking him to keep him awake. Let's do something about the band. What do you say? Oh, Mr. Nazareth, I was sitting by half-past 8. Just need a quick swing. I can lay my head. And Mr. Can tell where Mr. might find the bed. Just dream, shook my hand. Oh, was all he said. Take a load off, man. Take a load off the creek. Take a load off, man. And you put the load right on me. I picked up my bag. Oh, I was looking for a place to hide. When I saw old Carmen and the devil walking side by side, I said, hey, hey, Carmen, well, come on, let's go downtown. She said, I gotta go, but my friend can't stick around. Take a load off, Fanny. Take a load off, Reed. Take a load off, Fanny. And you put the load right on me. Go down this Moses, I'll have nothing you to say. That's just old Luke Lang, waiting on the judgment day. So I said, hey, what about your Natalie? He said, do me a favor, boy, just keep Annalise company. Take a load off, man. Take a load off the tree. Take a load off, man. And you put the loader right on me. Well, Prison Chester followed me, and he caught me in the fall. He said, I'll beat your rat if you take Jack, my dog. I said, oh, wait a minute, Chester, you know I'm a peaceful man. He said, it's okay, son, but won't you get him when you can? Well, take a load off, man. Take a load off, free. Take a load off, man. And you put the load right on me. Take a load off, man. Take a load off, free. Take a load off, man. And you put the load right on me. Good job, buddy. Man, well done. I haven't played that in a long time. Good, man. That's one of my favorites. I see we have Lincoln here from down the hatch. All right. For my Florida friends who are online right now, if you haven't been to Down the Hatch, you're missing a really good seafood dinner in a Everybody down there brags about it. I know that.
And it's just a wonderful location. I mean, they're right there on the river, and sometimes the dolphins come up, and lots of big boats, and it's a beautiful place. You can visit the lighthouse after dinner to stretch your legs a little bit. If you do go there, tell them I sent you. You made a hole in one today, Jay, at the old Toccoa Golf? Wow.
Really? Wow. All right. Well done, Jay. That's better than I did. I shot 83 yesterday, though. I was pretty proud of myself for shooting 83. That's pretty good for me, old fart like me.
Oh. Well, what should we do? Tell you what. We'll do a little song about One Horse Town. In the tiny town where I come from, you grew up doing what your daddy done. You don't ask questions, you do it just because. You don't climb too high or dream too much. With a whole lot of work and a little bit of luck, you can wind up right back where your daddy was. This little bitty town, it ain't nothing new. We all stick around, 'cause they all tell us to. You swallow your pride just to make your family proud. Everybody think that it would shut the whole place down. White satellite horse and I'd ride 'em right out of this town. This one horse town. I was an old married man by the age of 23. Two little boys on a baseball team, and that might have been their only ticket out. You know, all they got is a worn-out name, and a daddy who could have gone all the way. But I hung my guitar when I settled down. This little bitty town, it ain't nothing new. We all stick around, 'cause they all tell us to. Swallow your pride just to make your family proud. If I didn't think that it would shut the whole thing down, oh, I'd saddle that horse and I'd ride 'em right out of this town. Yeah, just one horse town. Stick around, 'cause they all tell us to. You swallow your pride just to make your family proud. If I didn't think that it would shut the whole thing down, oh, I'd saddle that horse and I'd ride 'em right out of this town. It's one horse town. Little blackberry smoke.
Thank you, Dave. This is a sweet little instrument. It's an Eastwood, and it's really kind of changed things a little bit. I've got several mandolins and a couple of other electric mandolins, but this one is called a Mandocaster. You can see why. It's kind of shaped like a Stratocaster, a Fender Stratocaster, and what the cool part about it is they use ball-end strings, and Eastwood actually had the GHS String Company make a specific set of strings just for this mandolin, and they're wonderful. It's a fun little thing to play, so I've been enjoying it.
The tone is even from string to string too. It's kind of hard to do that a lot of times on a mandolin.
Another one that I just restrung painfully. I'd rather restring 6 guitars than one mandolin. They're just not easy to string. And so I just strung this other one that I was going to bring tonight, and I forgot it. I got another acoustic mandolin with a pickup in it that I think will cause the same thing, even across all the strings. We'll see next week. My Georgia girl, and I hope she's on there. She can't for some reason. Hey, Kristen and Tom are in Gulf Shores, Alabama tonight. Hey, guys. How y'all doing?
Kristen and Tom came to my show last week.
They sure did. They were here last week. We went over
On
to
Tuesday,
Hobby
yeah.
Track.
And Tom videoed a little bit of that. We posted it on Facebook. It's not on YouTube.
We had a good time. They're a couple of high-quality, fun people, I'll tell you right now. I have a great time hanging around with Kristen and Tom. And plus, notwithstanding the fact that Tom is an engineer, so he's quite handy around when things break. He's real handy.
I like them kind of people.
I do too. This is a song by Tom Petty that Georgia requested. This song is called Wildflowers. This is off of one of his title track off one of his early albums. Fantastic song. You belong on the wildflower. You belong rolled out at sea. Sail away, sail off the isle. You belong somewhere you feel free. Run away, find you a lover. Go away somewhere you're all bright and new. I have seen no one who compares with you. You belong on the wildflower. You belong rolled out at sea. You belong love on your own. You belong somewhere you feel free. Run away, find you a lover. Run away, let your heart be your guide. You deserve peace and love. You belong to a home by and by. You belong on the wildflower. You belong somewhere close to me. Far away, trouble and worry. You belong somewhere you feel free. You belong somewhere you feel free. That's Tom Petty.
Tom Petty. Terry Linder, how are you?
Hey, Terry.
Got California on. We got the West Coast is well represented today. We have California and we've got Washington State so far. That's good. That's good.
That's all. That's all. Western part. California and Washington. Oh no, Oregon. There's Oregon. I forgot about that.
Dave Mesker, that's a new name for me. Hello, Dave.
Linda Ronstadt. Yeah, I'm not sure. Are you doing Linda? I don't do any of Linda's
I
songs.
don't think I do. She's hard to cover. I mean, that lady had a crazy killer voice. Huh? She did Desperado? I didn't know that. All right. Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? Been out riding fences so long now. Oh, you're a hard one. I know this, you got your reasons. These things that are pleasing you will hurt you somehow. Don't you draw the queen of diamonds, boy. She'll beat you if she's able. You know the queen of hearts is always your best bet. It seems to me some fine things have been laid upon your table, but you only want the ones you can't get. Desperado, pain and your hunger, they're driving you home. Freedom, oh freedom, that's just some people talking. Your prison is walking through this world all alone. Don't your feet get cold in the winter time? The sky won't snow and the sun won't shine. It's hard to tell your nighttime from your day. You're losing all your highs and lows. Ain't it funny how the feeling goes away? Goes away. Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? Come down from your fancies, open the gate. It may be raining, oh, but there's a rainbow above you. You better let somebody love you. You better let somebody love you before it's too late. Ronstadt Eagles, okay.
That was it.
Haven't done that in a long time.
Thank you, Terry. So, the Blue Lobster there, your big brother.
Yes.
I guess he's your big brother or little brother?
He's my younger brother, but he is my big brother, yes.
Joe does a wonderful thing. He keeps track of, he does a lot for the railroad, even though he's retired. He does this obituary column on Facebook.
The Westbound.
The Westbound Railroad guys, and he wanted to know if I could play Life is Like a Mountain Railway, and I sure can. Joe will be glad to do it out of respect for you and your folks. I'll turn my guitar on.
That's it.
Life is like a mountain railway. Engineers break. But the things run successful. They look to the grave. Peter Curve watching tunnels. Never falls and never fades. Your hand upon the throttle, and eye upon the rail. As they say, there to God. You reach that restless soul, and the angels there to join. In God's grace forevermore. As you roll across the threshold, spanning your swelling tide, you will meet Union Depot. In ways the train will ride. There you'll meet the superintendent, God the Father, God the Son. In her hand, joyous greeting, weary pilgrim, welcome home. Blessed Savior, dear God, we reach that restless soul, and the angels there join. In God's grace forevermore. In God's grace forevermore. That's for you, Joe, and all your brothers.
Great song, great song. Great song. Thank you, Tom. I'm going to do a song that Don Williams recorded. It's called Working Man's Son. I've always considered myself to be a working man's son. My dad worked 2 jobs for as long as I can remember. worked in a factory night shift, and he drove a school bus during the day, and slept in the middle sometimes. I read a little article yesterday that kind of describes what's going on with the work ethic, especially among the higher paid people, the upper echelon. There's so much money up there being splashed around, half the people can be gone and no one would notice. Elon Musk laid off 80% of his people and the company's still working just great. Anyway, this is a little conversation with God, I guess. If all I get is what I've got, if the good Lord says, well, you've had your shot, when I got past my state of shock, well, I'd smile and tell him thanks a lot. If all I do is what I've done, if I put my last notch on my gun, when I look back at how far I'd come, well, I'd say not bad for a working man's son. I've had some fun, I met some friends, I've loved and lost and loved again. I've been down that less traveled road just to see how far it goes. I spoke my mind, I've been myself, tried not to hurt nobody else. Oh, but if I did, I hope they'll forgive. I wasted time, I've thrown some cash, I've lost some things that I won't get back. A few times then, you know I got off track, but I'm hoping God's okay with that. I've had some fun, I met some friends, I've loved and lost, loved again. I've been down that less traveled road just to see how far it goes. Spoke my mind, I've been myself, tried not to hurt nobody else. Oh, but if I did, I hope they'll forgive. I've had some fun, I've made some friends, I've loved and lost, loved again. Been down that less traveled road just to see how far it goes. Spoke my mind, I've been myself, tried not to hurt nobody else. Oh, but if I did, I hope they'll forgive. I'd like to think that I'll still be here to celebrate 100 years with a lit cigar and an ice-cold beer, laughing hard and thinking clear. Hey, but if I'm not, I've had my run. Not bad for a working man's son. Don Williams. Great little story. Great little story.
You know, he had a reputation. He used to come to the fairgrounds all the time, Anderson Music Hall. And he had a reputation over there being one of the most genuinely nice guys that ever came through
The
there.
Gentle Giant.
Really nice.
Yep, that was his nickname. You know, we first heard that song at the Bluebird Cafe. The fellow who wrote the song, his name is Bob Regan, and he did that song in a songwriters round. And I approached him online about it at one point, and he wasn't too enthusiastic about me covering the song, and it turned out that it hadn't been released yet.
Oh.
It had already been recorded. Don recorded the song already, and I think he passed away before that album came out.
I'll be damned.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Well, once again, I hope Georgia is on watching. Baby, if you're on there, I'm going to do this one for you. Title track off my last album. Well, actually, my third album. I've got a last album that's still in the works. We don't have it out yet, but it should be out sometime in the summertime. But this is a title track off that. This is inspired by my Georgia. The song is called Once Again. Every time I close my eyes, I see your smiling face. Thoughts of you in my mind, in my heart embrace. Keep thinking maybe someday my dreams will come true. I wake up every morning lying next to you once again. Once again. Life sure has a funny way balancing our books. Heartbreak and loneliness away from me too. Wish that I could tell you how much you mean to me. Wish that I could hold you now for all eternity. Once again. Once again. Memories fade, at least that's what they say. Thoughts of you in my mind get stronger every day. I wake up with a smile, thinking it happened real. Then I realize it's just been a dream. Once again. Once again. My dreams have us walking down an old road hand in hand, laughing silly, making funny pictures in the sand. Close my eyes each night, when they will be in another dream that becomes reality. Once again. Memories fade, at least that's what they say. Thoughts of you in my mind get stronger every day. I wake up with a smile, feeling it happened real. Then I realize it's just been a dream. Once again. Once again. Once again. And for you, Georgia, I love you, baby. So Dave is in Central Florida, and he says he just stumbled across the page. Dave, we're glad to have you, pal.
Yes,
And,
yes, great.
we get down to Central Florida. Paul gets into Central Florida a lot of times in the wintertime.
But I'll be up there. I'll be at down the hatch in June this year. I'm trying to remember what day. It's going to be a Wednesday.
Where is that?
That's in Ponce Inlet.
Ponce Inlet. Right?
Yeah,
That's kind of
yeah.
Central Florida.
And then the following week, I'm going to be over in Sarasota at the Seminole Golf Club.
And I'm going to be on Amelia Island in June, just for, it's June 12th. Where's it going to be June 12th? I'm going to be June the 9th. Oh, he plays the farm in Brooksville. I played the farm in Brooksville years ago before it was actually the farm. It was still a thing. Yeah, so you're playing with all of my buddies down there, all of the festivals, Dave. I used to play at Barberville and Will McLean Festival and all that. And so when y'all got a big event coming up at Brooksville at the farm coming pretty soon, it's going to be amazing. A whole bunch of people are going to be there, and I'm assuming you're going to be there too. So tell my friends I said hey down there. I miss you guys a lot.
Okay.
That's a good coincidence.
Yeah, how about that? How about that? There was a hospital over in Brooksville that I worked at a couple of times, I think, if I remember right.
Was that Brooksville Regional or
Probably.
Oak Hill?
I'm talking about the 80s now.
Well, that was Brooksville Regional. Oak Hill didn't exist. I worked at Oak Hill in Brooksville.
I love that drive out 50 though.
I know,
That
it's
was
beautiful.
a great drive.
Beautiful drive, man. Yes, it is.
There was nothing out there at that point. I don't think there is anything now either.
You know why Brooksville exists, right? Brooksville exists because the hospital used to be called Likes Memorial,
Okay.
named after the Likes meat packing people.
Oh, okay.
That's why Brooksville even is what it is, because of the Likes
okay.
meat packing people.
I did not know that.
That's right. All them cracker cows.
You learn all kinds of things on this show, right?
That's what you tuned in for, education, I know.
Yep. There's a fella out in Texas, his name's Cody Jinks, and if you have not given him a listen, please do. I really admire his music. He's got a great way with the lyric and a fairly nice voice. And his songs are very personal, I guess. This is a song about, I guess, having a little common sense in life, I guess. Something that there seems to be a scarcity of late. Come on, Jay, I'm telling a story here, buddy. Give me a break.
Hey, Georgia is on there. Hey, baby.
All right, all right.
She got on. Fantastic.
What was I doing?
Cody Jinks.
Cody Jinks, oh yeah. It never ever really dawned on me all the things that I would be. I guess I never really looked out quite that far. It's never been a simple thing to see the world with a young man's brain and an old man's heart and a restless soul. You know, my family went broke and my teeth in. My dad took a job many miles from here. That was all right by me. I was on my own. I had a band, I found a job where life was all right. I worked when I had to and played all the time. Only got through that first year of college, but that's all right. Well, I learned more on the freight docks, driving forklifts on the 3 o'clock a.m. shift in the wintertime. Man, it got cold. Selling guitars on the west coast, going hungry. Chasing ghosts around and around we would go. Well, I saw it all, tending bar at night. Treating saints and sinners right is a good thing to do all the time. You never know who you're talking to. You always know who's watching you. Keep your feet moving straight down the line. Song's got a money verse. This is the money verse. You know, I've known a lot of real good men. Grad school, no school, I called them all friends. 'Cause I'm somewhere in the middle, that's just fine. You know, I don't give a damn how much money you make. If your last shirt has pockets, take all you can take. Me, I'm going out with nothing, just like I came in. Well, I learned more on the freight docks, driving forklifts on the 3 o'clock a.m. shift in the wintertime. Man, it got cold. Selling guitars on the west coast, going hungry. Chasing ghosts around and around we would go. Well, I saw it all, tending bar at night. Treating saints and sinners right is a good thing to do all the time. But you never know who you're talking to. You always know who's watching you. Keep your feet moving straight down the line. trucks driving forklifts on the 3 o'clock a.m. shift in the wintertime. Man, it got cold. Selling guitars on the west coast, going hungry. Chasing ghosts around and around we would go. Well, I saw it all, tending bar at night. Treating saints and sinners right, it's a good thing to do all the time. But you never know who you're talking to. You always know who's watching you. Keep your feet moving straight down the line. Oh, and somewhere in the middle's just fine. Yes, I'm somewhere in the middle, and that's just fine. Cody Jinks. Cody has some real good songs. He's not a young man either, although he's finally achieved some degree of fame.
Overnight sensation.
Overnight sensation, yeah, about 40 years, I guess.
Someone,
Oh, look, the ladies are commiserating.
yeah, that's right.
Luann and Georgia are bonding over their inability to get in the chat room.
They've been struggling with it. Couldn't get on for some reason, but she did. Good work, girl.
Cody's coming to St. Augustine Amphitheater in September. How about that? That's great. Make sure you get you some tickets there, Koala Bear.
Speaking of overnight sensations, I'm going to do Jamie Johnson's song. He's another one that everybody thinks is an overnight sensation, but I've been around for a while, but it's one of the best songs I ever heard. This song is called In Color. Picture here, it's all black and white, and it ain't real clear. Is that you there? He said, yeah, I was 11. Times were tough back in 35. Me and Uncle Joe just trying to survive a cotton ball. The Great Depression. It looks like we were scared to death. A couple of kids just trying to save each other. You should have seen it in color. Taken overseas, middle of hell in 1943, in the wintertime. Almost see my breath. That was my tail gunner, old Johnny McGee. Was a high school teacher from New Orleans, and he had my back. I knew the day we left. It looks like we were scared to death, like a couple of kids just trying to save each other. Should have seen it in color. Oh, pictures worth 1,000 words. You can't see where those shades of gray keep going. Should have seen it in color. This one here's my favorite one. It's me and Grandma in the summer sun, all dressed up. Day we said our vow. Can't tell it here, but it was hot that June. That rose was red, her eyes were blue. Just look at that smile. I was so proud. That's the story of my life. Right there in black and white. It looked like we were scared to death. Like a couple of kids just trying to save each other. Should have seen it in color. Pictures worth 1,000 words. Take that scene with those shades of gray. Should have seen it in color. Should have seen it in color. Should have seen it in color. Jamie Johnson.
Oh, Koala Bear's got connections.
Oh, she's got connections. Well, you know, they're like one of St. Augustine's first couples. I'm pretty sure they're everywhere down there, man. And Gary, being a musician, you know, he's got some musician connections down there too.
Yes, he does. All right. Well. I'm thinking, maybe a little Simon and Garfunkel. Haven't done that in a while. Well, I'm sitting in the railway station, got a ticket for my destination. On a tour of one-night stands, my suitcase and guitar in hand, and every stop is neatly planned for a poet on a one-mile man. Homeward bound, Lord, I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping, home, where my music's playing, home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Every day's an endless chain of cigarettes and magazines. And each town looks the same to me. The movies and the factories, and every stranger's face I see reminds me that I long to be homeward bound. Lord, I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping, home, where my music's playing, home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Homeward bound, Lord, I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping, home, where my music's playing, home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. Tonight I'll sing my songs again, I'll play the game and pretend. But all my words come back to me in shades of mediocrity, like emptiness and harmony. I need someone to comfort me. Homeward bound, Lord, I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping, home, where my music's playing, home, where my love lies waiting silently for me, silently for me, silently for me. Little Paul Simon.
You shouldn't say that about him. He's a little fella. I know. little Paul Simon.
He's not looking too well. But I don't know how old
He looks better than Garfunkel. Have you seen that guy?
Oh, gosh.
Art really looks like he's been rode hard and put up wet.
It's that hair. When it gets wet, it gets kind of funky.
So I'm going to do another one of my songs. This is a, everybody talks about how songwriters get paid. We get paid theoretically by the songwriters unions, BMI and ASCAP. I've been a BMI songwriter since 1981. I've gotten paid for a couple of songs. This is one of them. This song is called "Till I Get It Right," and I've been playing it out a couple of times lately. It's funny when you play a song in a place where you play it and you don't expect anybody to know the song, but yet they still applaud for it. You know you've done something right, and so this is one right here, "Till I Get It Right." A full tank of gas, I have a pack of smoke. I'm heading south out of the road, no gonna ride. Ride to Raleigh tonight. Gonna ride till I get it right. If I left home when I was just 15, I was gonna find me a better scene, gonna ride. Austin tonight. Gonna ride till I get it right. Well, some folks say you better off at home. I say no, better keep on, gonna ride. Ride to Memphis tonight. Till I get it right. Gonna ride till I get it right. Well, I might have a freight down Folkestone Way. Try to find some place that they gonna ride. Ride to Mobile tonight. Gonna ride till I get it right. There's a bus even here in 20 minutes or so. Try to decide if I'm gonna ride. Gonna ride till I get it right. Gonna ride till I get it right. Gonna ride till I get it right.
That's a good.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, there's Donald. Donald, that's a new name. I don't know Donald. Good to see you, Donald. Glad you tuned in. Hey, thank you so much for the kind words. We always appreciate, solo musicians, guys that are out playing like Paul and me and so many other guys. There's a group called Solo Acoustic Musicians. There's 16,000 members of it. People all over the country out playing and doing what we do, trying to bring some real music, local music. So we appreciate every single one of you that tune in and watch us or come to see us our shows and go see other shows. Don't ever take it for granted that we don't appreciate it, because we do. We really do appreciate you.
And, you know, just like Marty there in Back to the Future, you know.
That's right. No, it's Doc. The Doc was
That's
in the
right,
DeLorean.
Doc.
I said, Marty, I've been to the year 2030. 2030, he said, acoustic musicians are still making $100 a gig. My favorite one is our friend Noel Friedline, when he was announcing that his son Thad was going to music school. And he said he was so excited that Thad was following in his footsteps and was going to be a musician, where he was going to be making tens of dollars a year. That's a great line.
There is a song. Would you like to play the guitar? Take your money home in a jar and be better off than you are? Or would you rather have a job? Love is the thing that makes you get out of bed. You work every day until you're dead. Your back is sore and your body's weak. Deep, 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 deep. But if you don't want to steal a big rock, you're gonna have a job. Would you like to play the guitar? Drive for miles and miles in your car and pretend that you're a big star? Or would you rather book the gigs? The agent's the guy who makes you a disease. He thinks everything for you is. He'll rip you off in ways you never thought, 'cause he's good at business and he knows you're not. But if you don't, and then he'll sue you if you ever make it big, 'cause he's the guy who booked your gigs. Would you like to play the guitar for a living hardy hard, or pretend that you're a big star? Or would you rather be the wife? The wife is the one that makes us get out of bed. She gets impatient and she gets annoyed. She's the one that has to stay employed. If you don't want to ruin your life, don't become a musician's wife. 'Cause all the monkeys ain't in the zoo. They can be trained to play guitar too. Some a whole lot better than you. You should be happy where you are. At least you're playing your guitar.
That's right.
That was most of it.
So Dave mentioned Rod. You see, Rod was a fellow who was he was sort of the mayor at the farm. Rod was there. I've got a great picture of me and Rod the first time I played there, and they didn't know me and I didn't know them, but I went there and they took me in, welcomed me, and like I say, I got a really cool picture of me and Rod. But he passed a year or so ago now, I guess, and I think he did used to do that song.
Paul Linzer.
He was
taught me that song. Remember Paul Linzer?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Paul lives over in Franklin.
Yeah,
now,
he's
right?
over here now. Yeah, with his mustache.
Still got his mustache. That's a fact. I probably just knocked my guitar out of tune.
Hello, Sue. How are you?
I think it's okay. Let's do. We'll do this one for your brother Joe. A year ago, it was a year ago. I knew he was a really cool guy. Guy was a phenomenal musician. And just a mild-mannered, easygoing guy. You'd never know what to talk to him. You'd never know what to look at him. But boy, he'd sit down and he could pick a guitar like you've never heard. Wow. And he had great songs. I know he's missed down there at the farm. For you, Joe. Ever since the days of old, in the search for wealth untold, you can still remember gold, either if you hold. Way down south in the Everglades, black water rolls and the sawgrass swell. The eagles fly and the otters play, land of the Seminole. Blow, blow, Seminole wind. Like you're never gonna blow me, calling to you like a long lost friend. Oh, I know who you are. Blow, blow from the ocean Song by John Anderson. Thank you. Verbals. We've seen that name.
That's my.
I've seen that name before.
My nephew Mike. My
seen that name before.
nephew-in-law Mike. That's Brother Joe's daughter.
Oh, okay.
Husband, who lives I think near Reading or in Reading, one of the two. He's married to my niece.
And it's Reading. You know, it's spelled like reading, but
it's Reading.
It's Reading.
Yes.
It's kind of like Worcestershire sauce.
What's this here sauce?
Worcester, Massachusetts. Worcester, Massachusetts.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire sauce.
Well, you know, I got John Anderson now. I got to do another John Anderson song, I think.
Well, you got one?
I think so. You know, John has been teaming up with the Bellamy Brothers.
Oh, yes, he has.
Yeah. Okay, why can't I find this song here? I just had it here. Back here.
So while you're cogitating there, where are you going to be this week?
Tomorrow I'm going to be at a little place called Bacchus on the Lake.
Oh, yeah, in town in Hiawassee.
It's a wine place.
Wine shop.
And I'm going to wine in the afternoon tomorrow at about 4 o'clock. Thursday I'm off. Friday I'm
somewhere.
And Saturday I'm somewhere.
I'm going to be Saturday and Sunday. I'm back down in Helen again Saturday and Sunday. The brew deck on Saturday and the cafe on Sunday. And the crazy people are already going down them inner tubes in that cold water. They were last weekend. There was a whole bunch of them going down. I said, man, that's crazy.
You know, John Anderson has had a rough life. I mean, I don't know if y'all know, but I lived in a little town called Apopka, Florida for a while. My wife dragged me over there. We had a beautiful little homestead, which we still have actually, and raised our 5 daughters there, and watched as the road went from mud to sort of clay, and then eventually they paved it, sort of, not quite. They used that chip stuff. But John's been trying to make a comeback, and this is the song of his. Every night I'd be blinded by the light. With the sun I put myself to bed. Sometimes I'd wake up in a sweat. All my sheets were soaking wet, with the sounds exploding in my head. Uniform I wore, hanging on that closet door. I put it on to feel it one more time. These memories I can't erase, like the lines across my face. I can't seem to leave this dream behind. But I'm still hanging on. I'm still hanging on. There were people making bets that I'd be dead and gone, but I'm still hanging on. So many friends along the way I lost, and then out here today. One rash move, you be history. I was trying to pull my life together. You could knock me over with a feather. How I'm here still remains a mystery. I'm still hanging on. There were people making bets that I'd be dead and gone, but I'm still hanging on. All right. I'm still hanging on. I'm still hanging on. Even some of my best friends said I was too far gone, but I'm still hanging on. I'm still hanging on. I'm still hanging on. There were people making bets that I'd be dead and gone, but I'm still hanging on. Yeah, I'm still hanging on. John Anderson, boy.
Yeah, he did have a rough life.
He
when
did.
we
You know, when
opened-
he moved to Nashville, he was a roofer. He was putting shingles on roofs in between gigs. It was a rough life for him.
We opened for him, I think it was 81, 80 swinging tour when we opened for him.
Dawn went to high school with him.
And he was having some substance abuse issues at that time.
He was.
Right after that's when he went into rehab, and when he came out, that's when he wrote Some of Old Wind.
Yep. He can take a 2-syllable word though and turn it into 4.
I know.
When they do that song, "There's No Country Music for Old Men,"
Right.
He says Bakersfield. Bakersfield.
Well, he is from Popka.
You know what a popka means, right?
Popka, that's some of the Indian name.
Big potato.
Wait, what?
The big potato.
The big potato. They got potatoes down there. Hippie Fest, that's what it is. I knew there was a big thing coming up down there. Hippie Fest is coming up at the farm. Well, I'd love to, David. Unfortunately, we're all booked up here in the mountains, man, all the way through the summer. But Curtis Schaefer and those guys that are running the thing now, Frank Julian and those guys are all friends of mine. So when you talk to them, please tell them that Tom.
When is
Edwards-
that, Dave?
Yeah, it's coming up. I saw the post today, as a matter of fact. They put it out. It's a big lineup, like 3 days festival, and a lot of fun.
I mean, we just watched Smokey and the Bandit last night. You know, I can make a run.
It's a great, I mean, I'll tell you what, it's a great place. It's just outside of Brooksville, just north of Brooksville, and it's a really cool place in June. That's what I thought. This is a song that our buddy Jamie Howell introduced us to. This is a Gary Allen tune. And this is one that he thought we could do, and we do. And every time I do it, I think about my Georgia, right where I need to be.
Right.
Because I know when I'm with her, that's right where I need to be. This one's again for you, Georgia. There's a plane flying out of here tonight. Destination, New Orleans. Boss man says my promotion on the line. He says it's right where you need to be. Lately I've been on the road more than I've been home. All this leaving her alone is killing me.
I first was exposed to Gary Allan, I guess it was right after he had he had a really bad family issue. I guess his wife killed herself. Is that what happened? Yeah. Oh yeah. He was in a dark place for a long time, and it was singing a lot of dark songs.
Smoke rings in the dark. Pardon the pun. That's a dark song.
Well, I'm going to do that.
That's one of his biggest hit songs, man. I'll tell you.
And I never really appreciated him until I guess a little while ago. I don't know why, but yeah.
Smoke rings. That's a great song.
I won't make you tell me what I've come to understand. You're a certain kind of woman, I'm a different kind of man. I tried to make you love me, you tried to find a spark to a flame that burned but somehow turned to smoke rings in the dark. The loneliness within me takes a heavy toll, 'cause it burns as slow as whiskey on an empty, aching soul. The night is like a dagger, long and cold and dark, as I sit here on the front porch, blowing smoke rings in the dark. I must be going. Love's already gone, and all I'm taking with me are the pieces of my heart, and all I leave are smoke rings in the dark. Rain falls where it wants to, the wind blows where it will. Everything on earth goes someplace, but I swear I'm standing still. So I won't try to wake you, I'll go easy on your heart. I'll just kiss your cheek and slip away like smoke rings in the dark. I must be going. Love's already gone, already gone. And all I'm taking with me are the pieces of my heart, and all I leave are smoke rings in the dark. Yes, all I leave are smoke rings in the dark.
Song, man.
I love this song. It's a great tune. It's a great tune.
Thank
you, Georgia.
That was our buddy Randy Brunson's favorite song, and he did a great job on that song too. I'm going to do Buffett. Before Jimmy passed away, he recorded his last album. He asked that it not be released until after he passed. Song was inspired by a SEAL training exercise he participated in. And when they were getting on the helicopter to go get dropped out in the ocean, he asked the Admiral if he had any advice for him, and the Admiral told him, bubbles up, follow the bubbles. And so Jimmy wrote a song about it when he got back. It's one of the most inspirational songs I've ever heard. Jimmy Buffett, song, Bubbles Up. When the world starts to reel, the pressure drops through, and we're just treading water each day. There's a way to feel better, be well set the weather, storm till the sun shines again. Your compass is spinning, and you're lost on your way, like a leaf in the wind. And when I say, bubbles up, we'll point you towards home. No matter how deep or how far you go, it will show you the service, the rock, and the purpose. Oh, Late great Jimmy Buffett.
Great song. Great song. Oh, well, we have come to the end of the show here.
Not again, man. Well, you know what's funny? When we're having fun, it goes by just like that, man. It just blows by. It seems like we just started this thing, but once again, we can't begin to tell everybody how happy we are that you tuned in tonight. I'm so tickled Georgia got on there.
Nice to see all you new folks in the show tonight, too.
Tell your
We
friends
really
about
appreciate
this. Tell
you.
your friends about this show, and you know, if you don't have any popcorn at your house to share with your friends, you know, Joe Constantine, he's up there in New Jersey. He'll share a beer with you and some popcorn. You just go up and see Joe. Everybody in New Jersey knows him, especially if you work around a railroad anywhere.
What should we do? You want to do the wildfire or you want to do the...
Well, let's do wildfire.
You want to do that one? Yeah, let's go ahead. All right.
Why not? Jay hasn't got a free question, I don't think so. Who's that? I can't read that.
Hey, Jay, if you would
did that
remember,
say?
please talk to your mom and ask her if we have any kind of plans for inclement weather next week.
What does that say? Drunk?
Drunken white trash. Okay. Must be one of my friends.
Could be mine. Well, thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
You
If that's
can't
really
say
your
sir.
name,
You can't say sir.
You probably fit right in with our group.
Thank you for tuning in.
We're going to do this song for Jay.
Just for your information, we do this every Tuesday, unless there is some other kind of thing going on, like a paid gig somewhere. But for the most part, and if Tom is not available, I'm here usually by myself. But if Tom is in town, he is going to be sitting next to me.
Always looking to come over
Occasionally
for some
we have
food.
another guest, and
Always looking for some food.
so yeah, we do feed our guests. Charlie from Virginia. Okay.
All right.
Okay. You're not one of them rich men north of Richmond, are you?
D28, D18. So I don't know what yours is, but mine's a road series, Martin, and it's new to me. I've got this my third Martin, and I love them. I don't know what yours is.
This is a D16, and
There you
it's got a lot of road rash and a lot of memories in it.
This song we're going to do was done by a group called Mandolin Orange. Pardon the pun. I'm thinking about changing the name of this, Georgia, to Julius, since it's orange.
Just south of Chesterfield.
Boy, just south of there you go.
Okay.
Attaboy.
I was stationed in Washington, D.C. when I was in the service back in the 60s. And I used to get down to Virginia quite a bit. Okay, we got to do this, huh? Yeah. I'm going to have a little sip first.
Some singing juice. We'll be glad when Lee Cruz gets back up here. We can bring us some singing juice.
In wine, there is truth. They say I could be a judge. All right, let's see here. One, brave men fall with a battle cry, and tears fill the eyes, their loved ones and their brothers in arms. So they wait for Joseph Warren. It should have been different, it could have been easy, his rank could have saved him. But a country unborn needs bravery, and it burns like wildfire. Wildfire. From the ashes grew sweet liberty, like the seeds of the pines. When the forest burns and they open up to grow and burn again. It should have been different. It could have been easy, but too much money rolled in to ever end slavery. The cry for war spread like wildfire. 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 The Civil War came, the Civil War went. Brother fought brother, the South was Spain, but its true demise was hatred, passed down through the years. It should have been different, it could have been easy, but pride has a way of holding firm to history, and it burns like wildfire. Wildfire. Play that again. I was born a southern son from a small southern town where the rebels run wild and they beat their chests. Swear they're gonna rise again. It should have been different. It could have been easy when old Warren died. It could have gone with him. But here we are, caught in that wildfire. Wildfire. We thank you all for tuning in tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you. We really do appreciate it. Tell your friends. We are trying to increase our viewership. At some point, we are going to be too old to leave the house. And this might be the only way you get to see us.
Where we can once again earn tens of dollars a year.
That's right. That's right. So if you can, please tell your friends. And we love that. We love that you tune in. Like I said, we do this every Tuesday. Now we do post this show, and we've posted all the other shows. I mean, we go back. This is episode number. I don't know where we are. Would it be
380 something?
386, I think.
Yeah.
All the other ones are on the YouTube channel. So if you get on my YouTube channel there at Dr. Paul Music, you can find any of them. And occasionally we'll pull a song out or two and we'll post it as an individual tune. But
If you look back a ways, you can actually see a version of Wildfire where Tom actually hits the right notes on the mandolin.
and I actually sing the right words.
The wrong ones. We have a great time. It's always a pleasure being here with Paul.
Yes,
and, we do have a great time when we get out together. And while you're out there, go see some live music this weekend. And the drunken white trash fellow there from Virginia says he's living up to his name right now. Get out and see some live music, brother. They got whiskey wherever they are.
We do occasionally have some of that very clear
Singing juice.
holy water.
Holy water. That's what Lee called it.
He's right too. We'll see you again next week, unless you happen to be local and you can come find us this week. We're here. If you get on my webpage, you can find my schedule, and Tom's the same
I'm
way.
all over
so-
Facebook, so check me out. Check us
That's
out.
right. Thank you so much. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, everybody. Good night.